Hello and welcome to the MoonPath reading. We're going to look at the path that we are about to travel down between the new moon and the full moon. So the timing on this reading is for July 25th to the full moon in Aquarius that takes place on August 9th. Now the thing about this moon phase reading, or what I call the MoonPath reading, is that this is for the time between and through the upcoming moon phase. So the previous moon phase reading got us up to the new moon on the 24th. And that one was all about working with a very universal deep love energy. We had the Hanged Man, we had the idea of what sustains you, what we use to sustain other people, how we sustain ourselves. And it did really come down to learning how to work with this love energy. And the Hangman kind of indicated that there wouldn't be a lot of ability to move forward, and that it was a chance to sort of look more internally about how we love, why we love, who we love, and how that is sustaining to us as we move through things. The daily readings, especially this past week, have really, as we get into the new moon, have been focusing on distractions, how to remove toxins, things that weren't working, doing a lot of inner work and moving through frustrations and possible difficulties, and what that teaches us about our connection to the universe, our connection to spirit, to divinity, and to love. So it was a lot of focusing on love and sort of the real world energies of love. How do you love your partner? How do you love your children? How do you love your parents? How do they love you? Okay, so that's what we're coming out of. And we're going to look at today at what's coming up ahead. So the path ahead, as I said, from July 25th to August 9th, up and through the full moon. So this would probably go through the day before the full moon, and the day after. So you could technically say August 10th. So that's the timeline and the area and sort of focus of the reading. This is a collective reading, a universal reading. This is open to all paths of spirituality. No matter what path you walk, I have kind of focused this reading to work for all of them. It may give us ideas of what to work on, what to focus on, how to move through our magical work, whether that be prayer, affirmations, meditations, yoga, Tai Chi, anything you use to help you connect with spirit and with the energy, the universal energy that is all around us. Okay, that's the preamble. That gives you an idea of where we're focused on and what information we're about to receive. So I'm going to use the Llewellyn, I can't talk today, the Llewellyn Tarot. This is my main public reading deck. It felt like it wanted to come forward today. I'm going to use a mix of different items to get an overall message. So the Llewellyn Tarot will take the center stage. We will use the Archtypes, the Wild Unknown Archtypes by Kim Kranz. And then I might pull another oracle card as well to add some punctuation. We'll see how this goes, and I might also pull a rune stone like I did on the last path reading. So sit back, relax, and let's see what the cards have to say for us. The first card I will be pulling with a pendulum. Get these good and shuffled, and then we'll fan these out. And let's see what the first main message of the period of time from July 25th to the full moon on August 9. That will be in Aquarius. So good chance for some transformation. I think that's why we've been working so hard on some internal things, because we're going to be looking at some big shifts in August with the full moon. We have a chance to really see some seeds come forward and grow. That'll also be around the time of the first harvest. So one of those 4. I think it's number 3 there, but we're just pulling those out to be sure. Yeah. Very much this one. Okay. Oh, there are 2 there. Surprise, surprise. All right, so we have to go through the protocol that I always use with the pendulum. When this happens, is it meant for both of these cards? Are both cards supposed to be no? I would get a solid yes if that was the case, and it's definitely this one. So, all right. All right, so that's our main card. I'm going to draw 2 more cards, just like in my daily readings, 2 more cards. This one on the bottom, and this one. Wow, that almost saw a spark. That was interesting. Where was it? This one. We'll get our initial vibe for this period of time from these cards. Move this back just a little bit. 8 of Pentacles. This is all about mastercraft, all about keeping your head down and working. Not really keeping your head down. That's not correct. It's about focus. It's about focusing on doing your best work. And it's about building your best life. So what can you work on over this period of time from the new moon to full moon to really craft the life that you want? With the 7 of Cups, which I believe, did that come up in the last moon phase reading? I have to double check. I don't think so. It came up in a couple daily readings. And Temperance, again. Temperance has come up a couple times now. So this is about blending and putting together your new life and not letting yourself be distracted. It's about taking all of these things that are perhaps pulling on you in different ways and finding a way to tie them together and focusing. Because Temperance is all about blending energies. It's all about the alchemical act of blending a formula together, right? And here we have all the ingredients. And so it's going to be very much a matter of what do you want to craft? So at the end, so with this new moon, right, that is just starting to fade away, it finishes on the 24th, I believe. So by the 25th, it will have started to fade. And this is about focusing on how you craft what you want in your life. Like a craftsman, it's kind of like the Magician card, but it's very focused on the nitty-gritty of the real world, the physical. This is about crafting things in the physical and showing the skill and aptitude to create something wonderful and beautiful over and over again. And there's also a chill vibe here. It feels like a cozy vibe or a chill vibe of just sitting and working, focusing on the work, focusing on your craft and your craftsmanship to do the best you can, and bringing that out and letting the world see it. But it's coming from a lot of disparate elements. It's coming from, and it could also be, it's going to be easy to get distracted. It's that focus of a craftsman to be able to put the distractions away and really blend gifts together. Because you have Temperance in this, I'm seeing like blending different colors together, blending different crafts or skills together to make your best work. And this combination of the energies present in order to focus in and get to get this craft and your life crafted. I was kind of bombarded there for a second. This is about, so in different aspects, this is about creating the proper affirmations to move you through and forward to the full moon. with your affirmations, if that's what you work on, or if you're manifesting something. This is about very purposefully and with direct action and direct focus and a groundedness working on what you want to manifest. And being very careful about what is the distraction and what is the inspiration. Because you're going to be blending these together. And this is going to take a certain amount of focus over the next 2 weeks, right? In that period of time from the July 25th to August 9th. So what do you want to craft? How are you going to craft it? How are you going to put this together? Perhaps if you're doing yoga, for instance, perhaps this is a new set of new routine or a particular thing you want to be known for in your yoga practice if you are teaching others. And this is a way of focusing to almost level up is what I'm feeling, especially with the oomph provided by this temperance card and taking these elements and using alchemy to blend something that is your life, is what you do here in the physical realm as a spiritual being in the physical realm. Yeah, I'm almost positive that the Seven of Cups came up in the last moon phase reading as a secondary, tertiary card, like a secondary card. So I think there's going to be a lot of chance for distraction. I think that's going to keep up, and it's going to be, this is almost an awareness, actually, what I'm getting now. And I think this continues from the phase of the full moon to new moon, and now we're going new moon to full moon. It's almost like an awareness of what those distractions are. And once you become aware of them, then you can work with them, deal with them, alchemize them into your life or not, right? It's a way of being able to really discern what is distracting you from the mastercraft that is your life. And I think this could be news channels. This could be, definitely news stories. This could be family drama. This could be things that, friend drama. Family drama is a little different, a little bit more important. Friend drama is important too, right? But I don't want to say that those are distractions, because you will feel when it is necessary for you to take part in those. But it's like chattering. It's like I'm seeing like the noise of like birds or squirrels and just this constant chattering that could prove a distraction. What is pulling you away, right? Okay, so here's how we identify these cups, right? This energy here that's with this card. What pulls you away from your mastercraft, and what helps you with your mastercraft? That's the important distinction there. And it's about taking all of these distractions, taking the ones that actually maybe support you, maybe help you. So picking and choosing and figuring out which ones work and which ones don't. And it seems like there's going to be there might be a bombardment of energy, because this does feel like a powerful full moon. But you'll be able to, now that, as long as you become aware of it, you'll be able to alchemize it, and you'll be able to blend them together and focus on this crafting that I'm feeling, this crafting energy, this working towards putting your life together exactly the way you want it to go, how you see it going, and applying all those skills towards it. Okay, so I'm going to grab a card. We're going to pull a card, not grab a card. Grabbing is so rude. We're going to pull a card from the Wild Unknown Archtypes. Give them a quick shuffle. Sometimes they volunteer when I do this. I don't think I'm going to... Nope. No volunteers. Let's just pull one and see what we get. Some in here. We're going to narrow it down. as much as possible here. These cards do kind of stick together. Which one is it? It's this one. The King. Interesting. This is sort of the Emperor card. This has got some Emperor vibes. And I'll look and see. I'm going to go ahead and look at the book here. It's the way they want to be. That's the way they want to go together. Getting a lot of sun energy too off this card, and how it sort of radiates, how these gold columns radiate towards those pentacles, towards this good work that's happening. All right, let's look here very quickly. Here is page. Through the lens of the King, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. And do you want to be seated in benevolence and strength, guiding yourself and others towards peace? Or is he oppressing the weak out of a need to control? There's not much middle ground. There's some other things here as well. Pause this if you want to read that. But this is about that Emperor energy, I feel, that about your kingdom, your household, your life. Your life is your kingdom. Your body is your kingdom. And how do you want to craft the best kingdom that you can? You have the ability to do that over these next few weeks, culminating in the full moon, and it's going to require some temperance. It's going to require some blending of one thing and the other, being flexible, being understanding, and sitting from a place of wisdom and compassion and care. And a king can't get distracted. A king is assaulted, a ruler. And this is gendered here. It feels gendered, but I'm going to just state this is yang energy, and this is a direct working outside. This is about using your energy to control your kingdom, and how it interacts with the world around it on an outer level, not an inner level. So this is about doing the work on the physical level, not the inner emotional, spiritual level. This is about taking care of things on a physical level to bring yourself more in connection with this golden energy of the divine. So you have a chance to really work on fine-tuning and honing what you want your kingdom and your life to look like. Yeah. I want to grab my runes real quick is what I'm going to do. Okay. Just had to do a quick little series of things I do to open up my runes and to bring them forward. I didn't think I would use them today. It was in the back of my head, but I probably should have paid more attention. But let's pull a rune for this to see what the runes have to say about this energy. Ooh, very sticky that one is. Uruz. Uruz, which is all about grit and strength and stability, groundedness in the earth. Uruz is the bull, the strength, the confidence, and the stamina, right? To stand your ground, to be grounded and firm, feet firmly planted on rock and stone, and holding your path. That's fascinating. It's interesting too, because it sort of almost mimics the archetype of the hand of the king and the hand of the ruler. knowing that and this is about confidence. The next 2 weeks is about confidence and knowing how you can best craft this. Spend some time over the next few days early on in this moon path to really think about how you can craft this and how you can make these very concrete physical decisions. This could be working out more. This could be laying out and reorganizing space in your home. This could be about redesigning something physically that is going to make your life better. Yeah. Okay. I don't feel we need a punctuation card for this, so let's see if there's anything else here. I don't really. I think I would be repeating myself at this point. Yeah, it's about this in particular too with this rune. This is about having the strength and the confidence and the stability to make change, to manifest how you want your physical world to be. With a nice little boost of temperance blending and alchemical mixtures, right? I think the temperance energy is going to be here to really help the ruler handle the way forward. So look to blend a mix of ideas. Okay. All right, everybody, please, as always, leave a comment down below if this was helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and share it if you know someone else that might want this information for their period of time during this moon path period. Yeah, as always, I do enjoy the comments. You can also contact me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. And I think that is going to do it. I hope you all have a wonderful next few weeks, and I will see you on tomorrow's daily reading as well. Peace and strength, everybody. Bye-bye.